Hello and welcome everybody to today's episode of Prem de la Creme, episode number 7, and we are back and we are better than ever because Cristiano Ronaldo got on the score sheet and answered all the haters. But we'll be talking about all that and more today on a very special episode. Not only because Ronaldo scored, but also because Messi scored. We can see we've got a little bit of non-bias going on here. And joining me on the panel today is, wow, some of the best football minds in total of South Africa and all of Egypt. So let me introduce you to my panel. Let me go to my right. My beautiful, my esteemed, I like to call him cute boy Yossi. You can just call him Official Ozzy Ahmed. Official Ozzy, how are you doing today, my friend?
Bro, thank you for the floor because I have been put in a chokehold. I've been forced not to speak for the last 2 weeks of this World Cup campaign. But finally, I can breathe. I can smell the fresh air, bro. I'm just happy. I'm just ecstatic.
It makes me happy to see you happy. And somebody who maybe is less happy at what happened yesterday, I'm going to go to Durban. I'm going to go all the way to sunny Durban, all the way to Max Saeed. How are you doing today, my friend? Are you excited for today's pod?
I'm good, bro. I'm always excited for a podcast. You know, the World Cup is still living. I'm still hoping to get that expectation of that vibe. It's still not there, but I'm always ready to get into a pod. So I'm happy to be here with you guys again.
Definitely. And last but not least, the main man himself, Citizen Mo. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing good. You guys are stuck on the Ronaldo and Messi debate, but I'm stuck on Erling Haaland. So we'll get to that in a minute. I'm stuck on Erling Haaland.
Pretty biased, yeah, bro. This guy.
We definitely will, actually. We definitely will. What we're going to do today, by the way, guys, we're going to be reviewing the last 6 games from France, Iraq, all the way to England, Colombia versus DR Congo. And then we'll be previewing Group A, B, and C's final match days. And there's a lot going to go on in these match days. So let's start off with the game which is about to take place, the games that are about to take place, and then we'll go to Ronaldo love. So Ozzy, just take 5. Yeah, we're gonna get to Ronaldo and Messi very shortly. So let's talk about the 2 games which are about to happen, which is in Group B, which are Switzerland versus Canada and Bosnia versus Qatar. Currently, the table looks like this: Canada top of the table with 4 points, Switzerland second on 4 points, Bosnia on 1 point in third, and Qatar in 1 point in fourth. So it almost looks like a straight shootout for first and second and third and fourth. I'm going to come to Mr. Citizen Mo. With those 2 games and those 2 groups, well, that group in the balance, where do you think those games are going to go? What do you foresee happening in those games?
I think it's hard for me to see Qatar doing anything this World Cup, given what they've already done. But it's just a bit with the Switzerland and Canada game. One of them drew against Qatar and the other beat them. The other drew against Canada and beat them as well. So I don't know who's gonna beat who. I think Switzerland have the better team, but Canada have home advantage. Like we've seen it with the fans and everything. So I don't know who's gonna win in that game, but definitely Bosnia is beating Qatar at least 2 or 3 now.
It's definitely helping the home game advantage. I mean, we'll get on to Mexico, but they've won both their games. USA have run through their games, and Canada won 6-0 in their game, right? And I mean, Mac, all roads point towards a Canada win, no?
Definitely. All points are, considering the fact how they've been in this tournament and how Switzerland have been also at the same time. Switzerland have been really poor. And I said the last game, looking for a bounce back. They got the bounce back win, but performance-wise, I don't think their coach is going to be that happy. So hopefully now Switzerland can get a bounce back win and also a performance which can show the world why they're actually quite a good team. Considering they group they were in also, they should be easily topping it. I know Canada is there on home soil, but if you looked at it on paper, Switzerland should be topping this group 9 times out of 10. So yeah, I think Switzerland is going to edge it, and unlucky Canada, you'll come out second.
Yeah, and I mean they'll go on the harder side of the group, I think, Canada. But Ozzy, what do you think is going to happen in this game, and also in the Bosnia and Qatar game? Because obviously, where Bosnia and Qatar finish, I mean, affects South Africa, which obviously we'll get on to.
Bro, honestly, Qatar is so bad. They are really bad, bro. So I think Bosnia breeze past them easily. I don't think there's any contention there. And then in
Let's hope we
the
get a draw.
Canada, yeah, if we get a draw, then all is blessed, right? But in reality, I think we see a Bosnia clean sweep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I also foresee that to happen. But I mean, Mo, Mac, what do you guys say? We're gonna have to say Canada. We're gonna win or Switzerland?
Switzerland.
I'm going Switzerland as well. I'm going,
Yeah,
but it's gonna be close though. Let's be real. It's not gonna be an easy
Yeah,
game
they'll edge
for
it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Canada gonna win this, you know. I just think this home field advantage, the fact they slapped, I know it's Qatar, right?
But
the fact
there
they
was 2 red cards also at the same time. So
Yeah, but they was slapping them even before then, right?
Mhm.
I think that sort of result, that sort of positive momentum, and the fact Switzerland stumbled against Qatar, just about got over the line against Bosnia. I know it ended up 4-1. I think
yeah.
Canada will turn up some trees, and if they finish first in the group, they will be. Let me just have a quick look. They will go on the side of. They'll play Belgium in the next round. They'll be in the 8 teams, including Argentina. So I foresee that to happen. But let's see what happens, man. I feel like this is the most boring group, though. Like the most
It is.
inconsequential group in the whole
I
tournament.
don't
But
think anyone
Yeah.
cared about this group, to be honest.
Yeah, but like I'm with you there. I think Canada finished top, bro. Honestly,
and even if they draw, like if Canada
Mhm.
have the driving seat, because if they
Yeah.
draw or if they
They
win,
still go
they're
top,
chilling.
Yeah, they still stay top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, so before we preview the next games, let's go back and see what happened in the past. And let's start off with the game that took over 6 hours to complete: France versus Iraq. Mo's favorite team. So let's hand over to Mo
Iraq.
first, man. I know the timing would have been a bit weird for you to watch it because I think the game actually finished at like would have been 4 a.m. local time for you. But I mean, first of all,
Yeah.
did you get to watch it? And second of all, what did you
Right.
think of France's performance?
I got to start the game, but I didn't get to finish it. As soon as I saw the game was delayed and there was like this whole America situation going on, I just stopped watching, so I had to sleep. But I thought France had a really good game. I'm not gonna lie, the Iraq team keeps making the dumbest mistakes possible. Like it's a World Cup, guys. What are we doing against Holland and then against Mbappe in that second half? Like what are they doing in the defense? Like, as much as I was obviously rooting for, you're always rooting for an upset, some sort of upset.
Yeah.
There was no hope whatsoever. Like I didn't even have the slightest, like not even 1%. And they proved me right. Like, they just didn't show up on the day. I thought Mbappe scored an amazing goal. That first thought of his absolute banger. But yeah,
And his left foot
he's
also,
still
bro.
maybe yeah. And I get why he starts Elise over Shirky now. See what Elise did in that game. But I'm still backing the boy. He should be playing every game. So yeah, that's my opinion on the game.
Yeah, sorry, Ozzy, were you going to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say, remember we were talking about Mbappe needs a running mate and you want it to be Dembele. I think Olise is his running mate, honestly. I don't think it's Dembele. I know Dembele, you say, would have the pressure of being his running mate, but I don't think it's him. I think Olise will be his running mate. If you have to go and win the World Cup, it would be Olise.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it's one of them, right? That's the most important thing. I think it was nice to see Dembele out on the right this game rather than down the middle and let kind of Mbappe do his thing. But Mac, I mean, as a coach, Joe Hart's picked up on this and spoke about it a lot in the British media. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but he's talking a lot about the ball and the keepers not being able to, because of the look of the ball, they aren't being able to sort of like visualize where the ball's coming, and that's why, as seen by Mbappe when he slapped it, yes, it was a good shot, but it was 1.5 meters like from the left hand post, so it really should be savable. I mean, what's your thoughts on his goal, his performance, and kind of that take of like the ball is affecting these games?
I'm gonna touch on the ball first before I get into the all Mbappe thing. The ball, I've seen issues. I've seen people talk about it, and I think it's a real one. It's similar to, I've heard it's similar to the Jabulani, the way the type the ball was made, where there's less layers or some sort of something to do with that. Also, the other thing is that, do you know, like when you're playing remote control cars? Okay. There's something with the ball also where you have to press a button for the ball to kick on. I've never heard of that ever in my life. when there's a button for the ball to switch on and to play the game. It's a bit of a weird take, but definitely when they have exterior like stuff like that involved in the game, it's going to affect the game massively. And we have seen who was it, Zidane at first, where he struggled to catch the ball. Then we've seen Mbappe in the first game. Now Mbappe again. Everyone who takes a far shot. I think the way to score a goal this World Cup is long range shots. Purely on the basis of how the ball is set up. So I agree with the ball. The ball is having a massive impact in the game. But still, as a goalkeeper, you've been practicing, I'm sure, for a few months. You should be up to date. You should be up to date with the ball. So yeah, it shouldn't be an excuse, but it's understandable. Then on Mbappe again, I know we touched on even before when Hamza talked about the pressure thing. This just shows the amount of pressure on Mbappe is absolutely zero. This guy is just enjoying his football. You can see how easy it is for him. He just takes it in his stride, does his thing, and what is he there to do? Score goals. Ultimately, I don't think anyone can be angry or upset or whatever. This guy just makes every French football fan happy at the end of the day and a smile on their face. So yeah, France were ultimately comfortable winners. You know what the keeper reminded me of? Fabien Barthez. He just looks so like Fabien Barthez. I was like, yeah. And I was just like, every time I saw the keeper and I saw Barthez, I was like, hey, Uzi, United man. This is crazy. And then his boy Mbappe dunking on him. But yeah, Iraq were very bad.
I think Iraq made a rod for their own back. Like, I don't know what that left back was doing when he's trying to do I don't know what he's trying to do on Mbappe when he tries to do like some flip-flap thing. No idea what he's doing there.
It's not even the left back. It's that whole back line, starting from the keeper, the centre backs. It's like, yeah, bro.
It's the whole team.
They were worse than South Africa.
Yeah, for Mbappe's second goal, what sort of a pass? And why is the keeper looking like 10,000 years away, bro? Right?
No, but that was a bad pass on the centre back.
That's a bad pass, bro. Why you putting so much power when the guy is right next to you?
No, but I mean both. Obviously, it was more the centre back. But I'm just saying, like, why you're doing this against France, bro? Like, you're doing it like it didn't make any sense to me. But ultimately, they got over the line. I know it was like a 5.5 hour game, I think, or 4.5 hour game. So fair play to the players for being able to get through that, man. But yeah, France looking nasty, bro. Looking nasty. They're low-key farming goals. I'll be honest. They are kind of farming goals at this point. But I think everybody is as well. But yeah, France looking good. But on the other side of the group, this is where it gets interesting. Because, and we'll get on to dark horses for the tournaments, the real champions of Africa in a moment. But Norway, back-to-back victories. And now they're through to the next stage of the World Cup. At their first attempt, they beat Iraq after kind of a little bit of difficulty. They beat Senegal despite a late scare. They won 3-2. I mean, Uzi, I know. Actually, you know what? Let me not start with Uzi. I'll go to Mo for the last time. Firstly, here because his boy Erling Braut Haaland got a little double.
Doing best.
Yeah, kept up pace, man. What do you think of this game? What do you think of Haaland's performance and Norway in general?
Well, they've surprised me with how good they actually are. I don't think they do as well as they're doing right now. I don't think they beat Senegal at all, like genuinely. But they're having and they're wasting chances as well. Like if you see how many shots they took, and Mendy had a good like first couple of minutes. Let's just say like the first half of the first quarter, as Americans would call it. He had a few good saves here and there, and they still scored. And 2 bangers from Haaland, honestly. He hit the post as well, so yeah, I think they're gonna go far in the tournament given what they've done in this game. They could even beat France, by the way. Like that's how far I think their form is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, currently they are second in the group. If everything goes the way it goes now, they'll play Ivory Coast in the round of 32, which isn't an easy game, and then they'll play Brazil or Japan in the next round. But if they can beat France, they then go to the top of the group, which means that they'll play Sweden in the first round and Germany or Paraguay in the second round. So still not super easy. They kind of be given a tough road. But with Haaland in the team, man, I think like anything's possible, man. And you know what I love about Haaland is that he looks so aggressive to score the goal. As soon as the ball hits the net, it goes from 2. Just like he doesn't care about it. As soon as job's done, he's like, job finished. Yeah. So I rate him, man. But I know you were a big fan, Mac, of Senegal going into the tournament, right? You thought like, yeah, they could potentially go far. 2 games played, is 0 points scored.
0 points.
What's going on?
Yeah. It's been disappointing. Like that first game they played was top. Not gonna lie, it was top. But the second game, I felt like they started off really slow. They slowly got into it, but that last clinical edge was lacking from him in the final third. Like I've always said it comes down to Nicholas Jackson. Whether his brother wants to score or not. And he's showing he still does want to score. He doesn't want to put his name onto the score sheet. it's always gonna be in his hands. Mane and him can do everything, but if this guy can't put that final finish away, no, it's never gonna happen. At elite level, you need your strikers to do the job, and you can see what Haaland doing it for Norway, Mbappe doing it for France, Messi doing it for Argentina, and Ronaldo coming and scoring after. But you know what I'm saying? Your striker needs to take initiative and he needs to finish those opportunities he's getting. But from Senegal's point of view, I think they're still going to go through as a third best Finnish team. They have it in them to beat Iraq. Their team is still way too good to not get a result against them. And one name like I was really impressed again with was Ibrahim Mbaye, that's from PSG. I don't know if you guys have seen him. Like when he got onto the ball, he was so positive, tried to create opportunities, always on the front foot. They were just unlucky in respects to like they went too late to actually come back into the game. So I felt they needed a quicker start in this game, then they would have been better off. But yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah, and we had a look at the third place table, and as long as they beat Iraq, they should have a good chance of still going through. But like the fact it's come to this point, and they were dominated by Norway, man. They were completely dominated by Norway the first 70 minutes. I know, but you're saying Jackson, but like, and you're saying Mbaye, but they were dominated. Right, there's plenty of chances that Norway could have like killed that game even more. I mean, Ozzy, is there anything else that you want to add to the Norway Senegal chat?
Nah, bro, I expected much better from Senegal, honestly, bro. The African champs, like they should have a better showing in both. The France game, they were decent in, but this game, with like, bro, the wheels fell off.
Yeah.
Listen, if you give Haaland an opportunity to score, he's always going to take it. Haaland scores them 9 out of 10. So like I said with Mbappe, Haaland's doing what he does best, score goals.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And they're African champions for a reason. I know Rizwan says Morocco won AFCON by email. We don't even consider Morocco African champions. I mean, me personally, I don't consider it. I don't know what you boys think, but I don't consider it, you know, at all.
No chance.
But yeah, let's move on. Algeria played Jordan. I mean, they won. Great, cool. But let's move on. Let's move on to Group K. And there's only one man I can talk to this about. The Ronaldo, the GOAT, the Ronaldo, the whatever you want to call him, finally becomes the first man to score in 6 different World Cup finals. The only man to have ever done it. So there's only one man I can go to. Nawaz is not here. So, Uzi, I'm going to go to you, bro. 5-0 Portugal beating Uzbekistan. I mean, Mo and Hamza did go for that correctly. But, Uzi, talk to me. Talk to me, brother.
All I can say is muchas gracias, oficial, and whatever else he says. Bro, absolutely. Compared to that Congo game, it was night and day, bro. Night and day. And I think the difference was having João Felix there and having Conceição start over Bernardo Silva and Pedro Neto. And Bruno Fernandes, that game showed us the Premier League player of the season. That is the same Bruno Fernandes I watch every single week, creating chance after chance after chance. I was screaming for that Bruno in the Congo game, and he showed up against Uzbekistan. And then obviously my GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's on course to 1,000 goals, the greatest player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo scores in his 6th World Cup. It was just amazing, bro. I was hoping for the hat-trick, bro. I was that close for the hat-trick. If he had a hat-trick, bro, the shirt was coming off in a live stream, bro.
I mean, okay, Ozzy, just I know you're happy with Portugal, right? Maybe you could do this for the clip, but I mean, just tell me the feeling on minute 5 when Ronaldo touches the ball and his touch puts the ball in the net. What? Just walk everyone through your emotions, your feelings when that happens.
Bro, you know when you're like struggling to breathe, right? That was me before the whole game. From the Congo game. It felt like someone had me in a chokehold. And as soon as bro volleyed that in, just breathe, bro. You don't understand.
Prem,
I
I have a
have
question
one
for you.
leg, bro. I started jumping.
How confident were you for him to finish that?
Oh, bro, I give it to him every day of the week and he finishes it.
Do you know why I asked you that question?
Why?
Do you remember what happened in the Congo match when he
The
fluffed his
Congo.
lines with the exact same shot? The
No,
exact same shot.
that's what it was behind him, bro. This one here, he literally his movement was much better for this one.
Mm.
He got in front of the
So
ball.
see
He
you
got over the ball.
exactly
This one
that
here
you
is
touched
much
on it
better.
right.
This
You
one was
touched
much
on it
better.
again. His
Yeah.
movement was better. His
His
movement was
movement
better.
was so much better.
So we're giving me fair play for his goal he scored, but
But the second one,
his
bro.
movement.
The second one, guys. The run. Bro's movement to go on the outside of the defender. Bruno Fernandes waited it so perfectly. And he slotted it bottom corner.
Mm.
You know,
That was just
first assist for Bruno,
poetic,
bro. Guys. First assist for him.
bro.
Man.
Oh, it was so poetic, honestly. And then obviously you had like Liao come on, he got a goal. But overall, the whole team played really, really well. The only thing I'm
Mm.
annoyed about is that defense because we gave Uzbekistan too many chances and also stupid chances. Like I don't know that one where they scored an absolute belter, they got chalked. What is João Cancelo doing at the back there playing with the ball, bro? He loses the ball and they smack it. Obviously, it's a foul. They get chalked, but I mean, if that wasn't a foul, bro, then the game was just flipped.
Mm.
So it's those
Yeah.
small things, and like Renato Vega missing a header, and then they're on the breakaway. It's like all these small things. If we can rectify all that, we can go deep. Ronaldo FC can go deep in this tournament, bro.
Ronaldo FC,
In
not
Portugal.
Portugal.
You mean just Portugal, bro?
Bro,
Always,
one
bro.
chance, bang.
I mean, bro, I think the most impressive thing was actually the second goal. Starting of the free kick.
Yeah, bro.
Fakes it. They do the whole thing in the wall, and then Nuno Mendes wraps it in, man. I mean,
Yeah, that was so good.
That was
Bro,
good.
bro,
was
I
poor
don't
from
know.
the keeper,
I don't
to
know
be
if you're
honest.
Messi over Ronaldo, man, but I mean, like, even a Messi fan had to love that, right?
I thought that was a keeper error, bro. How is he not saving that? I know Ronaldo did all of that, but still, how you not? The fact that if the keeper made that movement to the left and then the eye was caught on the right, fair enough. But he stood still. He didn't make any movement, and it was still on his right hand side. So how he did not save that? Was a bit baffling to me. But good goal.
Yeah,
from
but it was
Nuno
so
Mendes.
close, man. And he wrapped low key. We know Nuno Mendes can wrap the ball, you know,
Yeah.
and he already moved a little bit to the left, you know.
I think he
No,
just
you
didn't
didn't
expect,
move. I don't
expected
think he moved
Ronaldo
in
to
the
shoot it at
Yeah,
the near post.
that Bruno
Never thought
Fernandes
that.
free kick where he left it, where he just chipped it on for Ronaldo. That was really nice. I wish that went in, bro. I wish
Yeah, but
that
he
one
put
went
too much
in.
on it. It was
Yeah, but
smart, bro. Both
that was smart,
Aston,
yeah.
By the way, that Aston Villa set piece coach, man, like low key, he might take Nicola Jova's job because he's done it for Aston Villa and now he's doing it for Portugal. Those are two of the best set pieces I've seen in a very, very long time, man. All he needs is Declan Rice and Gabriel, bro, and he'll be the goat of set piece takers. Genuinely, that's all he needs, man. But yeah, this win means that they go second, and above them is Colombia, who end up getting the win against DR Congo. I don't know if anyone watched that match.
Colombia were all over.
Yeah,
All over.
Go for it, man.
Like Congo didn't have a snuff in that match. Like I'm always backing African opposition, right? Colombia are looking good, and I think they're doing their business slowly under the radar. I think many people rate them, but I don't think expected the most from them. So Colombia are slowly doing their work. Luis Diaz doing his thing as usual. James Rodriguez, not the best, but he's still doing his thing. I think Colombia is one to look out. I think they're going to beat Portugal in their final match, so watch out for that.
Yeah, I mean they're playing really well, and Daniel Munoz is really standing out.
Bro.
Whenever I watch them, that right
think
wing
he's
back
their
position,
top
that's
scorer.
cash money.
Yeah, I think he's their current top scorer at the World Cup. If I'm not wrong. It's
Nine
crazy
goals.
Yeah,
for
that was
Two
for a wing
goals.
back.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised.
Same
Yeah.
as Ronaldo.
But
See that,
how
man.
far does everyone think Colombia can get? Do you think this is just like circumstances they beat Uzbekistan, they beat DR Congo? Because they're like two of the poorest teams in the World Cup. Or is this like a sign of these guys can really be a problem for the bigger teams?
I think if they beat Portugal, they are going to be one of the dark horses also to get up there. I feel like they have in terms of strength, I think they have it over Portugal. Even like if you go player for player, Portugal will probably beat them 5 out of 6, 5 out of 11. But domination wise, I would go Colombia. So I think Colombia have a good chance to go far. Maybe quarterfinals as far for them, but yeah, somewhere around there.
Well, let me ask you this, Mo, right? The
Yeah.
current side that they're on right now, right? They will be if they finish top of the group, right? They will actually play Argentina in the quarterfinals if everything goes right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could they beat Argentina in the quarterfinals of the World Cup?
Absolutely. The only reason I say this is because they're both South American teams, and we know how badly Argentina usually does in against South American teams. I'm not really sure if they're going to beat them or not, but I think they have a really, really good chance. Plus, Argentina currently is missing so many chances. Like I know Messi's scored 5 goals so far, but he's the only person scoring right now, and they're not taking their chances. Alvarez in their game missed a sitter. So I don't know if they're going to go far in the tournament if Messi blanks in one of the games. That could be the Colombia game. So you never know.
That's a good point. Good point to mention.
Yeah. Because they do look somewhat tight at the back. I know they've only, as I said, it's only Uzbekistan and Dr. Congo, but the fact that they've been able to kind of like hold them out to just one goal and beat them both times, I think is a good sign. I mean, Ozzy, I know you obviously will want Colombia to beat Argentina, but realistically, would they beat them?
Realistically, it'll be Portugal versus Argentina because they're gonna top the group. So it'll be a Messi versus Ronaldo in the quarterfinals, mate.
Okay. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. When we get there. And Edit says that Portugal will thrash Colombia. What the F are you saying? Portugal will thrash Colombia after the 2 performances you've seen from both those teams. You think it's like a mad take? I don't even think.
I don't think people are watching Colombia, bro. Performance-wise, they've been good.
They've been screwed because they're the latest team. So I think most people haven't watched them because each game that they played has been like 3 a.m. UK time, which would be like 4 a.m. CAT and 5 a.m. Egyptian time. So it's like pretty late for most people in Europe and Africa. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, Ank Edit says 100% I will bet I will come back on Sunday. Ank Edits, we will be live on Sunday.
Yes.
So you better show up, mate. We will
I'm
be
pretty
there.
sure
We'll be waiting.
that Portugal game is at like 1:30 South African time on Sunday. Yeah,
Well,
Sunday
but
morning.
now, then Monday.
No, it's Sunday morning, 1:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Sunday morning, midnight. Oh well, yeah, 1:30. But we'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, Rizwan
Also,
in this chat said
Colombia-
South American teams. Oh, sorry, go for it.
No, I was gonna say Colombia did beat Congo, which Portugal struggled to beat. So you never know. They could put up a really decent game against them.
Thing
Hopefully
is,
beat them as well.
Diaz against Nuno Mendes will be a nice, tasty one because he did get the better of him in the first leg, PSG versus Bayern. So
Yeah.
a little repeat of that. I mean, personally, I don't think Nuno Mendes is as good as he was last year. So
Nah, bro.
it could be got. Portugal could be got.
That game yesterday he was also doing some stupid things. He tried to take on 5 players every single time. He gets past 2 of them, and then he tries to nutmeg the third
confidence,
one,
bro.
and he loses it, bro. And then already João Cancelo's bombing there. This brother's here. They're leaving the 2 centre backs alone against it. Then everyone's just rushing back. Luckily, Uzbekistan doesn't have so much quality. Otherwise, the game would have been over fast.
And when you got Tweedledum and
before-
Tweedledee on both sides for fullbacks, bro. Cancelo and Nuno Mendes, man. That's like error-prone FC, bro.
Honestly, bro, because also we don't have a holding DM.
No, but Hamza, you touched on Luis Diaz thing. Luis Diaz will play on Cancelo's side. No, man. So he's gonna be all over.
Oh yeah, he will. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. 1-on-1, you are dead.
You're gonna get
Oh my
smoked.
god, because Luis Diaz had a disallowed goal as well, where he chinged the left
Not
back
one,
twice.
bro. Two disallowed goals.
I'm thinking of the second one where he went jinked inside, fake shot,
Oh, yeah, and
jinked
he
inside,
put in the
fake,
top corner.
and then he wrapped it, man. He's got that wrap,
Oh.
like that wrap play style on lock, man. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against Cancelo. But we will see. We will see. I think everyone in this chat has said that Colombia would draw. I don't know what the predictions are saying. I need to do my predictions. Mac, remind me of that afterwards. But anyway, the last games that we're going to review is in Group L, which is the mighty England, Ghana, Panama, and Croatia. Let's start with England and Ghana, man. I know that the tactical canvas, aka Max Saeed, enjoyed this game from a tactical perspective. The game ended 0-0. I'll be honest, I was a bit depressed as an Englishman, contrary to skin color and tone. But I was sad, man. I was super sad when we drew. But Mark, how do you feel that game went?
Bro, I loved it. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate Ghana, okay? But the way Carlos Queiroz set them up in a low block was flipping good. Like the way they play on the counter, I loved every moment of it. I was cheering on Ghana every moment they got the ball. As soon as Inaki Williams got the ball, as soon as Semenyo got the ball, I was like, go, we need to get a goal there. I was saying as in I wanted England to lose. But I was surprised with the referee. The referee was quite good, but in certain situations, like people might say he favored Ghana, but I think he favored England in a lot of chances, like where he just blew for like small nitty gritty things, which he should have let the game go. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I want to hear all of yours perspective before I get into it.
Well, yeah, I could go on about it. Mo, what do you think of this game?
I'm not gonna lie. I was rooting for Ghana because of Carlos Queiroz, because he took Egypt to an AFCON final in the past, and my boy Semenyo as well. And I think they got robbed. I think full-on robbery, that cans in the very end. How on earth did he not give that as a penalty? It was clearly tackled before he made that shot into Semenyo, which was offside. So if it was a European team, I'm just saying they would have got the penalty. I'm just saying it's in the US. I'm just saying.
On Mo's point, it was even surprising. Ghana never even appeal for it. Like, you need to be appealing for the referee to give it. So
yeah, this is not like a league. It's not the Premier League. You need to actually do something about it.
That tackle was very bad. That tackle is at the brother's knee. He's at the knee, bro.
Yeah.
How he doesn't appear is beyond me.
Bro,
that's why I said the referee was a bit dodgy.
Yeah, when I was watching it back, I was thinking that is the most penalty. I was watching. I didn't say it out loud. Yeah, but in my head I was thinking that's so pen. That's a pen. That's like Conte has jumped probably like 4 foot in the air, gone 2 foot like this, bang, yeah, into the side of his knee. How is that not a penalty? I actually don't understand how that's not a penalty. But as the corner flag says, the Ghana witch doctor, mate, they had an absolute field day because Ghana, honestly, watching them, their deep block was the maddest deep block ever. Honestly, I was thinking you get past one, but then there's another one. And then when England got a chance, oh my God, when England got a chance with a little bit of space, 5 Ghana players would just collapse. And I'm watching it, I'm thinking, where the hell have you even come from, bro? Like, you were over there, you were there. How are you here now? Oh, mate,
Do you know, Hamza, the fact you're talking like that is Ghana, they've only started playing in this tournament like that. Literally, with Carlos Queiroz. Before that, they were like, literally. They were all over the place defensively, going forward. Semenyo was the only hope, and Inaki Williams. But other than that, now they look more cohesive as a unit. I think Carlos Queiroz is bringing them together, so it's good to see that. But I still don't like Ghana, so I'll never back them.
That witch doctor genuinely put juju on Harry Kane because how did he miss that absolute sitter there? That was the goal to win the game for England. How the hell
how did Nico O'Reilly miss? How did Nico O'Reilly miss? He hit his shot.
That's like bread and butter.
Sorry, man. I know that's your boy, bro. Yeah. But like he literally can win the game for England. Yeah, bring it home. Shoulders it to the bar, brother. What are you doing?
I mean, it's good. He's a left back. It's good that he's in the position to begin with. That's all I'm going to say.
No, but
you're not really expecting Nico O'Reilly to score the goal when you've got all these 100 million plus players all over the pitch.
Bro, it's all the juju that witch doctor put, honestly,
the
bro.
juju,
That,
yeah,
bro,
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
all the juju.
I-
This is why you
I
must
saw-
fear
I-
African teams, bro.
I saw some Ghana fans be like, why didn't they do it for Semenyo to score or Inaki Williams to score?
Yeah,
I know he did
exactly.
it for
I was
Kane.
just about to say that. What? Literally, they could have just won the game.
Yeah, but it was a good watch from a neutral perspective, but from an England perspective, as you can see,
Yeah,
man is
it was a poor
deflated,
game.
sad. You can name it.
Yeah.
We can go on.
I'll
You
be
still
honest.
think it's coming home.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say, Mo. That was the
Yeah.
biggest reality check. That I'll be honest, watching that game was the biggest reality check because I was like, this is like it will honestly was like watching Chelsea. When a team goes in a low block, the only thing that was different with this England team and Chelsea was that they didn't concede. Chelsea would not be able to penetrate a low block and then get done on the counter. Alhamdulillah, England didn't get that. They should have conceded a pen. I absolutely believe that was a pen. Konza, I don't know what the hell he was doing. That should have been a penalty towards the end. But, man, that was a reality check if ever I see one. Jed Spence, why are you starting? I know Thomas Tuchel has this fetish for Jed Spence. He's a Muslim, bro. I love you, mate. Get off the pitch. Nico O'Reilly needs to be starting this game. Reece James will right back. Even Reece James, low key, was looking a little bit shaky in this back line. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's looking a tad bit shaky. I think he'll.
Did you see that chance where Semenyo just bumped him and he went flat?
I was like, that's not the Reece James. That's not Reece James, bro. This is G's Rames, bro. This is different guy.
I need to see the jump, bro. He got moved,
bro. He's a target. But
do you remember what I told you before the tournament? How Tuchel is gonna play? Do you remember what I told you?
No.
I told you he's just gonna play just like Arsenal. And when you come up against a low block, it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be a boring watch. You're gonna be deflated. But this is the moment.
There's no penetration.
This is the moment where you can
get
that final output. Go on, Mo.
No, I was gonna say this is literally the type of game you need your technical players in the midfield in, which he just didn't take. Whereas Cole Palmer, whereas Phil Foden, these are the type of players that.
That's
why is Kobe Mainoo not starting, bro? Why didn't he bring him on?
Kobe Mainoo was not going to do anything there, man. He's not a progressive passer, man.
In the tight space.
He's a progressive dribbler, bro. Against a low block, you want a progressive dribbler. No, you don't.
Bro,
right? You've already got Jude Bellingham
would have made it happen, bro.
One of the things that I didn't understand is why did he take so long to bring Rashford on for Madueke? Like Madueke, for 60 minutes he can do his thing, but like, why is Madueke playing 80 minutes of a game? I'm an Arsenal fan, by the way. I need to know the answer to that.
He kept playing on for too long. Marcus Rashford. Yeah, Marcus Rashford was the only one that did something off the bench. But this is where, and Rizwan says it, he goes, why wasn't Palmer and Foden called up? It is all well and good when you're destroying teams and everything's clicking and the team is so open to have this squad, right? But we all know that these titles are won on moments, right? Moments need get you to the next stage, then you can win based on being a good team. This game was screaming out for Trent. That's all I could think. I was like, bring Trent. Where's Trent? Where's Trent? I don't care if people say that he can't defend. He can defend, just not as well as a lot of other players. But him in those positions, bro, he would have been 100 times better, right, than anybody on that pitch to sort of unlock that defense. Cole Palmer, the same. Phil Foden, in between the lines, the same. It's like, this is where you miss a Gibbs White, you miss a Foden, you miss a Cole Palmer. But ultimately, England are through to the next round of the World Cup. That's what we need to get done. We had the reality check early. And I always said I wanted the reality check early. I don't want it in the quarterfinals when you can't do anything about it and you lose the game, right? So happy that this happens. Hope the boys learn from it, right? But the main thing is that Ghana didn't win. What I realized was if Ghana won yesterday, England would finish second in the group no matter what happened in the Panama game. Yeah. So as much as it was a penalty, I'm overjoyed that it wasn't a penalty. It wasn't given as a penalty, because if it was given as a penalty, oh my God, England would have been finished. Our next rounds would have literally been this. We would have played Portugal in the first round, Spain in the second round, and USA in the third round, right? That is rough. That is rough. And as much as I believe that we can win, that would have been totally if we'd won it from there, fair play, but who knows if that would have happened. But yeah, that is the England game. And then also in that group, Croatia beat Panama. I don't know if anyone wants to say anything on this. I will skip over it if you don't.
I don't
know. Croatia was good. I think Croatia will be disappointed they didn't get more goals. They were literally all over it. I don't know if you saw Pav's video.
Yeah, I did.
Don't you see what I mean? That
Well,
he
he's
looked like I
got
was
that, but-
rocking. Yeah, I was gone, bro. I was gone. But I think England, if Panama sits in a low block against England in the next match, I still think England can get through them. So Panama not that good. I think
Yeah,
there's a big
I mean,
chance
bro,
against
Panama
them.
low-key, like, held off Ghana for a long period of time, held off Croatia for a long period of time. I don't think it'll be a walk in the park for England, you know? And I think a lot of the players will change. I just hope, I mean, will they? Yeah, but they'll probably change a lot of the players. They'll probably bring in, like, a Dan Burn. They'll bring in some of the other players. Maybe Jordan Henderson will start, drop a Rice for a bit. So I expect a lot of changes for England, but Panama, man, I don't think a cakewalk. But the
Maybe we'll
major thing from
see
this game...
Ivan Toney.
Yeah, the major thing, I don't know about that, but the major thing from this game is that the ticket saga was ended. Pav did end up getting scammed, hence why he was at the fan zone. And what's going to happen now is interesting. So we'll give you developments on the podcast, but there's going to be some big
I
developments.
was confused what you guys are talking about.
Even me, bro, I was so confused. I'm like, what ticket brother talking about?
Oh, so basically, Pav went to was buying a ticket from this guy that he knew, a brother of his friend, and the guy basically scammed him. And every day was like, "Oh, I'll meet you tomorrow. I'll meet you today. I'll meet you today. I'll meet you today." And then, like, half an hour before the game, he said, "I don't have the ticket. I never had the ticket." I don't know if he got his money back, but let's see, man. But just
That's
before we move on
crazy.
from England, Bobba Lily says, "What's your thoughts on Bellingham covering his mouth? Should he have been sent
Yes,
off?" Yes,
I just forgot that. I wanted to ask that.
Yeah.
What's happening? What's with the double standards?
No, so that was after the match, so it doesn't count. The
No.
ruling is-
It was on an England free
What?
kick. It was on an England free kick when he starts doing this to Reece James, I think. But I don't know where
That
the
one.
energy wasn't. Yeah,
They
it should
said
have
when you
been.
speak
Oh,
to your
so-
teammates, it doesn't doesn't count. Also,
It's only when
was
it's a
one
punishment.
against Jordan Ayew. They said because it wasn't a confrontation or viewed as confrontation, or it was just them speaking with them covering their mouth. So if it was like how Emram
That's
was,
the one I was talking about.
Almiron was heated.
No,
and
the
he's
the
covering
ruling
his mouth.
is if it's a punishment offense and then you put your hand over, then yeah, it's a straight red. But
Mm.
I don't know.
I just wanted to see
That's
number
all.
10 covers his mouth, red card. That's all I wanted to see, man. Even though it's my boy Jude Bellingham, and he would have gone.
To be fair-
hella expressive, bro.
Bro, how did Bro even win the man of the match award?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
even
even
said
said-
himself. He
he
said
even
he
said-
don't deserve it. Ghanaian-
He was
one
like,
of
I
the
don't know why the
Ghanaian
hell I've
players.
got this, but
Should have
we'll
given
see
it
what
to the
happens, man.
doctor, something else.
Yeah, they should have. They should. Yeah, they should.
You know
have
what's-
the witch doctor of it.
Even like more like funny. Ghana's keeper is actually crap, but this World Cup, he got two clean sheets back to back. Like he's not even that good, but he got back to back clean sheets. Every
He was even
Ghanaian I've
talking about
spoken
it.
to, like they never rate him.
He was
But
even
England didn't
talking
really
about
have that many good chances against him, though. Like they genuinely didn't have that many good chances. But that was because the defense was so strong.
Do you know there was times also when Anthony Gordon could have gotten through them, but like he was too sluggish, I felt.
Mm.
Like
man.
80 million pound winger doing
Bro,
that
but
on the biggest stage. But that's
I do love
expected.
Rashford off the bench, though. I am a big fan of Rashford off the bench because he always looks like he's got a point to prove, and that's like what
My cowboy.
I thought missed for his game at Manchester United for a long period of time was just like, oh, why am I here? I'm always going to start. It doesn't matter what I do. But for England, it very much feels like I've got a point to prove every single time. Give me the ball, give me the ball. And when he doesn't get the ball, and the ball goes out of play, he screams at the players why he didn't get the ball. I love this version of Rashford, but we will see what happens.
Rashford at
yeah.
the World Cup. We've seen it last World Cup. How he was dominating.
Yeah. Yeah, defo. And Lily, I agree. I wish he came off a bit earlier, but that gives him a bit more sort of bite and energy to be like, let me do something in these last moments. But those are all the games that happened. Those are the last games of round 2 of the World Cup. Now moving into round 3, we have previewed already Switzerland Group B, which is Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar. Let's move to Group C. This is a bit more interesting because at 11 o'clock tonight, midnight cat, 1 a.m. Egypt time, we have Morocco versus Haiti. And we have, finally, as Uzi is showing, maybe the potential return of Noni Neymar as Scotland face off against Brazil. Just to remind everybody, the group looks like this. Brazil, top of the table on 4 points. Morocco, second on 4 points. And Scotland in third and 3 points. And Haiti already out of the competition. Morocco are 2 goals behind Brazil on goal difference as well. So I'm going to go to Mac Saeed first. Mac, these games are kicking off same time. Obviously, Morocco have the easier game. Scotland and Brazil could be a cheeky one. What do you foresee happening here?
Haiti's gonna give Morocco a good game, but ultimately Morocco are too good for them. So I think Morocco will comfortably beat them 3-0. I know I'm saying that with chest, and I hope I'm right. Well, like Morocco, bro, if I know, okay, when South Africa get knocked out, whether it's now or late in round of 32, whatever it is, I'm backing Morocco. Because I know I shouldn't even be backing Morocco considering what's happening in Africa at the moment. I should go for Senegal or something. But Morocco is just too good, bro. Like they play it, they're not even dealing with any pressure. Everything is dealt with ease with them. Sabari up front. Who even thought Sabari was going to start up front? Think when you look at the team list, everyone's looking at Al-Kabi starting. Sabari will normally be a number 10, but the way the new manager, Mohamed Awabi, is acting, I think he's done major changes and massively boosting this Moroccan team. So, yeah, I think Morocco will definitely get the win there. Brazil, like you mentioned, Neymar will be coming back. Neymar, I don't think Neymar starts considering his injuries, but he'll definitely get like 20 to 30 minutes. And for Neymar's sake, I just hope he gets a goal. Just for his sake, I just hope he gets a goal. Just for his sake. But then I see, you know what? I want Brazil to win, but I want to see like a high scoring game. I don't know if Scotland will be able to give that though. I want to see like a 4-4. I want to see just to feel that vibes. I want that vibes of a high scoring game, but I don't think that would happen.
So what are you saying? Are you saying a draw in the Brazil game and Morocco to beat Haiti?
Yeah, let's go 2-2, Brazil and Scotland.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I'll go to Mo next. Mo, what do you think is going to happen in these 2 games?
I think, well, obviously Morocco needs more than a few goals to top the group, and Haiti haven't scored a goal yet, so I don't think Morocco needs to worry about that. It's just about getting past the defense, and their defense isn't even that great either. So I think they get past them very easily. They get like 3 or 4 goals. Brazil and Scotland, on the other hand, I feel like Scott McTominay has something to prove after the first few performances, and I think he will go in that game with that mentality, and he's going to try and do something. Is he going to succeed? I don't know. It all depends on Vinicius Jr. As much as I dislike the guy, he's the heartbeat of Brazil. If he has a good game, they're going to beat them comfortably. But I don't know. I think I might give it a draw as well. Maybe a 1-1 or a 2-2.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I think Scotland, it's so hard to pick with Scotland because they could prove a shock, but realistically they scraped past Haiti and then they couldn't break down Morocco because Scott McTominay was being greedy as hell, man. And they've already basically advanced to the next round, so it'll be an interesting game. And I mean, I know Ozzy's got some stake in the Brazil team, but who tops this group for you after today's game?
Me or Mo?
No, you, bro.
Oh, me.
You, bro.
Bro, I'm hoping Brazil will do it, bro. Honestly, because like Max said, I want to see Neymar Cito, bro, being happy that this group's topping us. I mean, that Brazil topped this group, bro. I want to see him come on, even if it's for 5 minutes and he does some jinky majinka stuff, you know, he takes on 2 or 3 players. I just want to see Neymar happy, bro.
I love how Uzi loves in the nostalgia moments also.
Yeah, oh my god.
Everything happened when Uzi was like 10 or 11 years old.
Bro,
not even that, bro.
I was very much comparable, bro. I could comprehend. Bro, like just Neymar, bro. Just watch him. Because I feel like, I always tell you, I feel like if that Brazil squad was more competent in that game against Croatia, that Brazil could have went all the way to the final. And that was Neymar's World Cup. That performance where he literally dragged the team on his back and took them into extra time. So he thought he scored the winner, and then Croatia go on a counter attack in that World Cup, and they ultimately win on penalties. So I just want to see Neymar, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the other. Let's talk about the other 10
Yeah.
players and the millions of other Brazilians that care. It's not just about Neymar. It's just contrary to popular belief. There is some more people there.
Look, okay.
What's gonna happen in the game, bro?
Okay, in the game, bro, I think Scotland will be a very hard opposition, right? But like Mo says, I know he doesn't like Vinny Jr., but I love him. Right, I think he'll be
No
the
one loves
reason.
this guy. You're lying. Come on, man.
So
How could you like him?
Don't worry, Mo.
I
Mo,
love
he,
him.
he,
bro.
he loves the
I love him.
crybabies. Vinny Jr.,
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes. The two biggest crybabies in football.
Yeah, fair.
Nothing more to say.
Listen, same two players dunking on both your teams.
I
With
don't
no
think Vinny
trophies to
Jr.
show
did that.
for it, but it's fine.
Really, dude. Bro, you can't talk. You said you take Gabriel Martinelli over him. Don't talk to me.
I mean,
But now,
Vinny
honestly,
You
Jr.
still
ripping
have
up-
dunk on my team.
I think
Vinny
Vinny
Jr.'s
Jr.
been
would
ripping up the
be.
tournament, to be honest.
I think he'd be.
Yeah.
I like this Brazilian team as a unit haven't been really great. It's been like in that Moroccan game, it was individual brilliance from Vinny Jr. to take them over the line in that game, and in the other game they just ran riot. But this game, I think Vinny will. When your chips are down, bro, you look at him. He's the man that will get you a goal or he'll get you an assist.
Definitely.
This is the thing I want to touch on what Rizzi just said. The thing is, this is the thing with older managers. I know Ancelotti is a top man manager, okay? But now we're in the era where tactics are important. And Ancelotti is one of those guys who doesn't really look much into tactics and new strategies and that. He's just, you got the players in front of you on the front foot, let them enjoy. So he got the backroom staff to go and provide those tactics for him to help him on the journey. Because we know football from back then to now is a massive difference. I hope he can start inculcating and engaging with this type of football, because you can't play a one-way type of style and think you're gonna win the lot. You know what I mean? And I'm not digging him out. I'm just trying to have like an open frame of mind.
Yeah, I don't even think that's fair to say, man. I think ultimately in these games, then Morocco will do a job on Haiti, maybe beat them 3-0. I think Brazil might run out 2-0 winners over Scotland. I just don't see Scotland.
Possible.
I don't know, man. Unless Scotland change their ways a bit. This can go either way, but I'm going to go for a little 2-0 Brazil. I'll go Mateus Cunha. No, I'll go Rafinha and Vinicius Junior to score. I'll go 2-0. And I'll say Neymar to come off the bench. But I'll be honest, I think this is going to be a sorry event for Neymar, man. We're going to watch Neymar come off the bench, hardly be able to string a pass together, hardly be able to run, look about 14 stone overweight. Like, I'm not looking forward to this, bro. Like, Loki, when he comes on, I might switch off the TV because I don't want to ruin the image I have of Neymar in my head based on what I'm going to see now. Because this guy is basically like, he's finished,
ability
bro.
never leaves a player, so
Yeah, the ability.
No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying the ability, but like the mobility, bro. The physicality of this guy means that he's just like a granddad that was really good at football once upon a time. That's what it is. That's what I think. So Loki, as soon as Neymar comes on, just know I'll be switching on my TV. So if anyone wants to join me in that, then yeah, we'll do hashtag no knee Neymar. Let's do that.
Don't worry,
Hashtag
you got
no
Morocco
knee
to watch
Neymar.
too. So okay, which game
Yeah.
are you guys watching? Are you watching both at the same time, or is it?
I watch
one?
the Scotland
Yeah.
game, man. I want to see Scotland win, to be honest. So I'll be watching the Scotland game.
Nah, bro, I
I
think
think I'm also
Brazil
going to be watching that.
won.
You guys think Endrick is starting, or is he just never gonna see the pitch?
I don't think so.
Did Igor
Ancelotti
Childress
doesn't
start the
like
last
that
game?
guy. Like he came on.
Did he have some minutes?
No, it came on. Mateus Cunha started.
Up front.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
As
he
long as my
started
boy
in-
Bruno
Yeah,
Guimaraes is fine, like I don't care. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But yeah, with that means that we all basically think Brazil will top the group and Morocco will come second, essentially. And I know Mac probably thinks the other way, but let's see what happens there. And then the final games. Everybody's been waiting for this. Bafana are gonna take on the mighty South Korea as they try to go from bottom of the group on 1 point to third or second or even well, they can't go first in the group, but they can go second with a win. So obviously tonight we have South Africa versus Mexico at 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. CAT, and Czechia versus South Africa versus South Korea at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
and Czechia versus Mexico at 2 a.m. Right? So, boys and girls, I'm going to go to Bafana corner. Me and Mo can just chill on this one.
Yeah.
Tell me, who's going to win you the game tonight? Not are you going to win, but who's going to win you the game tonight?
Morpho Gang.
I'm not even putting a name out there. How we win, who scores the goal, I don't really care as long as we just get the goal. The last game I told Uzi, let's just hope to get a goal. Now we got the goal. We need to push on from this confidence and go on and get the W. We got it. The first game we lost. Second game we got a draw. So ultimately, the final game has to be a win, considering the fashion we're going in. Hugo Bruce is a manager that has been stubborn, sticks to his guns. And listening from his press conference, I see it's very positive. Normally, he's slagging the players off, and he's right in his way, the way he talks. But it's been a positive thing. Even Yaya was in the press conference, so I was happy to see that because I know that my boy is gonna start. He's gonna start, and he's gonna deliver. He needs to show the world what type of player he actually is. Lost the first game. He even mentioned it in the press conference that the coach, every single player has been there for him in the tough times. So from here, it's only we're kicking on. I know I'm always positive for my country. Some now and then they let me down, but it's time to make a statement. Show the world. I don't even know if the world will be watching. I think it's more show South Africans. Show South Africans, bro. The amount of fans that I've literally lost all trust in South Africa is crazy. So now show the fans, show the people of South Africa why they should be supporting you. They'll be all waking up the next morning, right? They'll be all waking up the next morning, and then imagine seeing South Africa qualify for the round of 32. Everyone will be like, "Yo, we missed what a good game." That's what I'm hoping.
Well, Mark, let's break this down, man. Obviously, we all hope that Bafana go through, right? The mighty South Africa. Mark and Uzi, I'm going to give the floor to you both, and even Mo, to be honest, if you guys want to answer. How do South Africa overcome South Korea?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
overlaps.
How we do. As long as we overcome them, bro. It doesn't matter how we do it by brother own goal or shit deflection. It doesn't matter as long as we win the game. Maybe we must get our own juju. We must get the ones from Limpopo to do some stuff for us. Those are the real ones. They need to do something.
Oh, first things first, okay, from a tactical point of view, we need to close out that midfield. What Ghana did to England, we need to do against South Korea. I know South Korea has much less opposition than England, but that Wang guy in the midfield, bro, I think we need to have Jaden Adams stuck on this guy. We need a man-to-man midfielder. And Yaya, with his penetrative passes through the middle, that's the link we've been missing. In the second game, I think if we had Yaya in the second game, I think we would have won. Because we need that link from defense to midfield to attack. And throughout both those games, we saw how massively we missed that. And if we don't have that link, it's going to be a long 90 minutes for us. But if we play the football we know South Africa play, I think we get over the line. Even in terms of overlaps, getting those crosses in, getting our creative players on the ball is very important. Mudau, I want to see those overlaps from Mudau. We rarely saw it in those last two games. But Mudau, on the overlap, he can create stuff for us. So even those crosses, cutbacks, Foster, I know people don't want to see Foster's name on the lineup, but sorry guys, I want to see this guy. I want to see him start for us. I think he's gonna do it. He knows he shut himself in that first game, so he won't do it a second time. So I believe he can do it for us.
Does he?
Bro, I want to see Morpho Gang start, bro. I just want to see that.
He will start.
Because who was it? Him and someone else that came on in that second half. He was so much more attacking threat against Czechia. That's Morpho Gang and someone else. I can't remember.
Morpho Gang needed more time. But
yeah. If he had more time, bro, I think if we just had a bit more quality, we could have literally beaten Czechia, bro. The chances that fell to Modiba, the chances that fell to Makopa, the one that was it Morpho Gang also had, bro. If those chances, instead of going straight at the keeper, if it goes into a corner, we win the game 2-1.
Yeah,
so it's just
I hear you.
those fine margins, bro. If we can sort that out, bro, we win.
Talking about the fine margins, we just need Ronman to act properly.
Yeah, I can't be
No,
doing
my
that.
days.
no
Stuff like that.
stupid things, bro. I'm flipping staying up 3 o'clock in the morning. Got coaching at flipping 7 o'clock in the morning. Then at 9 o'clock. Then at 11 o'clock. These guys better not make my day flipping hell because I'm also fasting tomorrow.
Yeah,
So
so
I definitely need a win because sleep is gonna be lacking massively throughout the next few days. So they
bro,
better put in a
if
performance.
Fafana lose back, is making them do flipping suicide runs, bro.
Nah, legit,
Bro,
bro.
I think Hugo Bruce will be flipping getting there with what's the thing? The Shambach, bro. Hugo Bruce is gonna be there for them. One time.
Well, just so you guys can understand the permutations, right? If you guys win, and let's say Czechia win as well, right? That means that you will finish in, I think depending on who scores how many goals,
More
because
goals.
you guys obviously drew head-to-head.
Yeah.
But let's say you guys finish third and Czechia finish second, your route could look like this. You would play, in the next round, you'd play, where are we?
Okay, Hamza, before you get into that, okay?
Oh!
Wait. Before you get into that, let me go on. This is how I want it to play out. Okay. If we beat Korea, we come out second. Then I want Canada to finish second in their group. I want to play Canada. And then Morocco can go according to your standings. Morocco must come out second. I want to beat Morocco in that round of 16 because we all know Morocco and South Africa is a good game. And we are Morocco's bogey team. So I trust us to do anything on the day here. So that is my way of going. So now I can go on.
Well, as it stands, if you guys finish in third place, right, it would also mean South Korea get knocked out, right? If Czechia win and you win, South Korea would actually finish last on 3 points, which would be unfortunate. Yeah. But what wouldn't be unfortunate would mean that your first round opponent would be the mighty Egypt.
Oh damn!
Yeah, so I was gonna say
that's one game I can't.
As long as the
game
defenders don't go poking Mo Salah and we don't get a red card, we're gonna have a good game. Because the last game didn't really count. It was literally just we scored a penalty and just sat back because of the red card. So if that does happen, I hope we get a high scoring game.
Yeah,
but
I don't want Egypt.
Mo, would you back your boys to beat South Africa if that eventuality came into things? Like, give me a percentage chance of you winning, let's say.
Like for me, it's gonna be a 60-40 Egypt, but I'm always gonna back Egypt. That's the thing. Like even if we're playing, like one of the biggest teams in the terms. If we play Spain, if we play Brazil, I'm gonna say
Chelsea
40-60 Egypt or something. But but I don't know, man. It all depends on the day because we don't do as well against African nations recently. Let's just say, like we don't know, we just
you're bounced from AFCON pretty early, no?
We lost in the semi-finals against Senegal because our keeper just couldn't put his hand on. Yeah, we got fourth place, but even that, like we weren't convincing because of the physicality of AFCON. Like we don't have the most physical squad, which is kind of changing. But yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be a good game.
Bring them, bro. Bring Egypt. We'll show them the Kasi flavor. Bring them.
No,
bro.
but it's important. Mo even touched about that game again. AFCON. Like imagine Mo has seen us play that type of football against them, even though they were man down. He's seen us play that type of football. Now for the neutral to come and watch us on this World Cup stage, and they've seen us play now, it's like chalk and cheese we've been watching. That's ultimately the sad thing as South African fans.
I was rooting for you guys like heavily. I wanted you guys to do really well, and every single game I say, okay, maybe the next one they're gonna bounce back. But I don't know, man. I hope we get it done against South Korea. I'd love to actually face you guys. An African under 32.
Bro, this pod would go off, mate. This pod would go off if that was the case.
If we win, I hope we're on here at 5 o'clock in the morning, bro. 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, bro, we'd have to. We actually would have to. Real talk, man. But yeah, those are all the.
You guys beat us. We'll see.
But you still got to do the job against Iran, I think. If you beat Iran, that game goes on.
Yeah,
if you don't beat Iran, then you'll be playing Canada.
I think Egypt beats
No, if we beat Iran, we're gonna face Czech as it stands, Czech Republic.
Yeah,
but
I'm saying if you don't beat them, then you'll be playing against Canada.
Oh yeah. I think we could beat Canada as well. By the way, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
one win, bro's feeling himself. Bro's feeling himself after his first win.
No, 'cause
but
it's
bro,
the run of games. It's the run of games coming up to it. Like we drew against Spain. We barely lost to Brazil. Like we're on a decent-ish run. I hope we just keep going. Man.
No, definitely.
Hamza,
Definitely, bro.
after us, like in terms of if you have to put like homegrown players, Egypt is up there. It's between in Africa. It's between Egypt league and South Africa's league.
I think we have 100% homegrown, except one player who's just joined for the first time. Like everyone else is actually homegrown. Even Salah and Marmoush are homegrown.
Mashallah, bro. That's good. That's good, man. I mean, it's better than Morocco, where half the team's bloody Spanish, French, and
Not
Portuguese,
half, bro.
So.
The full 26 man squad.
There'll be someone, bro. There'll be someone that's brought up in Rabat.
No, not one, bro. Not one.
all of them
That's
are
the
all
one me and
from
Nawaz
European
actually talked about. Did you not see the video?
Well, I didn't know it was 0. I thought you were just exaggerating. But
No, Nawaz actually pulled up the screenshot on the video.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see that. But yeah, man, those are the games. Those are the games that we're previewing. Those games that we're reviewing. We'll be back on tomorrow at basically similar time to see if we knew ball, if we didn't know ball. And obviously, if South Africa lose, this is going to be a very depressing podcast. If you want to be depressed with us, make sure to join us. And if South Africa make it through somehow, make sure to join us because you guys will be happy. But thank you guys for watching. Obviously, follow all the guys here, Citizen Mo, Official Uzi Ahmed, Max Saeed, The Tactical Canvas. Make sure that you're following up all those. Make sure you're following Prem to the Creme. We are live every single day for the rest of the World Cup. So for plenty more World Cup content, make sure to join us. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. And yeah, that is everything from us, guys. And we will see you tomorrow.
This is for South Africa.
Guys, I'm not on tomorrow, but I hope you guys win. So just know I'll be celebrating
brother.
with you guys.
Inshallah.
I'll be celebrating.
Ameen.